Okay. Good morning, students. Today we'll be talking about light. Okay, as I'm के बारे में discussion करसों light को बारे. So let me make the room very dark. First of all, you can see the room looks very dark because the light rays of the sun cannot came here or cannot arrive here because I have closed the door. Yes, but when I open the door, the light from the sun emits in its surface. When the light comes towards the surface, it will reflect the light. Then our room looks very bright now because I have opened the door now, right? So the sun provides the lights and the heat so that we can survive on Earth, or all the living organisms can survive through the light. And you can see I have made a pictures here. I have made a drawing here about the reflections of light, how the light will reflect through an object, and I have shown in a figure. The same figure is in your book also. You can read from your book also. Okay. So let me tell you about something about light. I have written lots of definitions here. So let me start with the light rays travel in a straight line. So light rays always travels on straight line. It never goes a curve. Okay. It always travels in straight line. The light when we get from the sun is always traveling in straight line through a transparent medium. Transparent भनेको के हो त? Where the light can pass through it, that is known as transparent. So the rays of light travels in a straight line through a transparent medium is known as rectilinear propagations of light. So if somebody asks you what is the meaning of propagations of light, light rays travels in straight line through a transparent medium or transparent objects go through light pass huncha, that is known as rectilinear propagations of light. Is that clear? Okay. So let me talk about this figure now. There are lots of objects which can pass the light, which can reflect the lights, especially like very clean kinds of things, very clean objects like mirrors, very clean water. Just go through it, light easily, powerfully passed. Yes. So you can see here. I suppose PQ is a mirror. You can say it's a surface. We can say, and OA is an incident ray. What is it? Incident ray. Incident ray भने के भन्नुहुन्छ भने चाहिँ the ray falling on the surface. The ray falling on the surface. हेर्नुस् त OA भन्ने रे चाहिँ जुन लाइट्स को रे चाहिँ कहाँ falling भइरहेछ त to the surface of PQ मा चाहिँ OA भन्ने लाइट को रेजहरु चाहिँ falling भइरहेछ है. म हजुरलाई बुझाउँदै छु the definitions of incident ray है. The ray falling on the surface of an object from the surface of light. Surface of light बाट surface of objects मा आउने जुन लाइट को रेज हुन्छ, surface of light is called an incident ray. जुन लाइट को सर्फेस बाट जुन जसले लाइट दिएको छ उसको सर्फेस बाट हाम्रो कुनै पनि अब्जेक्ट्स को सर्फेस मा आउने जुन लाइट को रेज हुन्छ, that rays, this rays, AO rays is known as incident ray. ठीक छ? जस्तै सन बाट अहिले आएको लाइट हाम्रो अर्थ को सर्फेस मा परिरहेछ, so that light of rays is known as incident rays. It always travels on a straight path. ठीक छ? Okay. The perpendicular drawn on the point of incidence is called normal, or OM is a normal. You can see I have drawn another line here. It's in a perpendicular shape, yes, or in a perpendicular angle, which is straight about 90 degree. And this O and ray is known as normal ray. How? You can see the perpendicular, if the light becomes a perpendicular draw at the point of incidence, अथवा incident के point बाट जब यो perpendicular straight मा बन्छ भने that kind of line is known as normal. ठीक छ? अब now let me tell you about reflected ray. अब हामी एकछिन पढौं reflected ray भनेको के रहेछ है त? The incident ray return in the same medium after striking the surface. Such return in a ray as known as reflected ray. जब incident ray चाहिँ कुनै पनि surface मा आएर त्यसलाई reflect गरेर अथवा त्यसमा त्यो rays चाहिँ जब त्यो रेजको किरण हुन्छ त्यो रेजको किरण चाहिँ कुनै पनि अब्जेक्ट्समा अथवा कुनै पनि सर्फेसमा परेर चाहिँ त्यो रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ भने अथवा पास हुन्छ भने त्यसलाई भन्छौँ हामी के भन्छौँ दैट इज नोन एज रिफ्लेक्टेड रे or we can say the incident rays returns to the same medium after striking the surface such returned ray is known as reflected ray हेर्नुस् त it looks like an incident ray when the incident ray touches the surface and it returns like an incident rays and that ray यो रिटर्न भएको रे लाई भन्छौँ हामी कुनै पनि अब्जेक्ट्समा आएर ठोकेर रिटर्न भएको रे लाई भन्छौँ हामी रिफ्लेक्टेड रे is that clear students अब there are lots of clear objects like glass में लग्यो भने अहिले सिसाहरुमा जब हामी लाइट्स रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ कति फास्ट रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ अब there are lots of things which cannot pass the light also जस्तै opaque objectsहरुमा लाइट पास गर्न सकिन्छ राइट रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ त हुँदैन जस्तै you can see the walls of houses घरहरुको भित्तामा लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ त कतिपय घरहरुमा त हुन्छ अहिलेको न्यू डिजाइन हाउसेसमा बट नर्मली आवर ओल्ड काइन्ड अफ हाउसेस where we had made the where we had painted त्यस्तो खालको वाल्समा गएर लाइट परेको त्यो लाइट रिफ्लेक्ट हुन्छ त हुँदैन हैन सो बाइ द अब्जेक्ट्स बाइ देयर आर डिफरेंट काइन्ड्स अफ अब्जेक्ट्स हामीले पहिल्यै पढिसकेको छौं ट्रान्सप्यारेन्ट ट्रान्सलुसेन्ट त्यस्तो अब्जेक्ट्सहरुमा कुन अब्जेक्ट्समा लाइटहरु बेसी पर्छ हामीले भनिसकेका छौं so these all things are about lights and light bina none of the living organisms can sleep properly so आज हामीले बुझ्ने भनेको चाहिँ लाइट आउने किरणलाई भन्छ इन्सिडेन्ट रेज अनि फर्केर जाने किरणलाई भन्छ रिफ्लेक्टेड रेज अनि जब इन्सिडेन्ट रे आएर जुन पोइन्टमा बसेर जब परपेन्डिकुलर बन्ने जुन रेज हुन्छ दैट इज नोन एज नर्मल रे सो दिस आर द बेसिक थिंग्स अबाउट लाइट एन्ड लाइट भनेको के भनेर बुझ्नुहुन्छ हामी जब डार्कनेस हुन्छ जब सनको लाइट हाम्रो अर्थमा एमिट गर्छ दैट रेजले हाम्रो के हुन्छ डार्कनेसलाई लाइटमा बदल्छ वी क्यान सी द अब्जेक्ट्स क्यान बी भिजिबल बाइ द रेज अफ लाइट सो दैट helps us to see the objects that helps us to visible things and so that we can do our works properly so that's why we need to learn about light अब लाइट भनेको के रहेछ कहाँबाट आउँदो रहेछ बुझ्नु भयो भने हजुरलाई लाइट सम्बन्धी पनि धेरै कुराहरु थाहा हुन्छ so that's how we learn this chapter and it's very important chapter please try to make notes of these definitions you can draw same figure like that the way I have done it and please read this chapter properly and if there is any confusion regarding this chapter we'll be concerning our coming classes for today thank you so much